On November 25th, 2020, it was the day before Thanksgiving, I received a phone call shortly after 4 o'clock from the Mount Morris police chief. And he asked me kind of frantically, is anybody at my house? And I said, my daughter Melissa is. And so there's a fire. And it's bad.
My sister Melissa, she was 9 months pregnant, about to have a baby in 2 days.
What do you remember from November 25th, 2020?
It was my 17th birthday. My birthday is November 25th. Me and my mom were at a store. We were picking out a cake, and we finally got home, and my brother Carl frantically is calling my mom, have you heard from Melissa? Have you heard from Melissa? And we're like, no, why?
Carl said, the neighbor called, and he said the house is on fire. So at that point, my heart just sank because we were not sure if Melissa was home or not. I just wanted them both to be okay. And all I could think was, please just have one of them, at least one of them, make it through the night.
When everyone said they didn't know where she was and they couldn't hear from her, I knew, just had that gut feeling that she was gone.
For a huge tragedy like that to occur the day before Thanksgiving, on Julia's birthday, right before the baby was to be born, it was just so much.
When I arrived at the scene, I was told the victim was found laying on the floor in front of the stove. Melissa Lamish was a 27-year-old EMT. We're trying to figure out why there's a fire in the kitchen. We couldn't tell if it was intentional or accidental. There was all kinds of possibilities running through our heads, but we didn't know what happened to her.
My daughter Melissa, she's very thoughtful, and that's why she got into being a paramedic. She wanted to help people.
When Melissa first told me she was pregnant, she told me a couple things about the dad. Matt Plody, they on and off hung out for years and had a similar clique of friends.
Matt Plody was a firefighter paramedic. He was a good firefighter. Matt was somebody that was dependable on the fire scene. He was just one of the guys.
He was keeping a secret the fact that he fathered a baby in the hopes that the child wouldn't be born.
For Matt, he never had a child before. He didn't want to make it known to other people because he just wanted to keep that part of his life private.
Matthew Plody was a person of interest on day one, simply because he was at the scene.
Matthew Plody later told investigators that he was at the house to see Melissa to talk about the baby.
He admitted he was there. He told them everything that they would have needed to know about his presence there. He didn't have anything to hide. They discussed their finances, and then Matt left as she was making some lunch.
She talked about trying some food or something, but I didn't stay around.
I believe from the very beginning he was trying to set up a story that there was an accidental house fire, that she had been cooking something, which would explain why her body was found in the kitchen.
When you got the call about Matthew Plody possibly being involved in a murder, what did you think?
Denial that it wasn't one of our people. It doesn't chime with what a firefighter is. We put fires out, we don't start fires. We help people, we don't hurt people. It is unthinkable.